All right. I apologize, everybody. Those that are gonna pop in later on, if they're seeing this, it's popping in now. I apologize for the disconnect. Wi-Fi was acting weird. I don't know what happened. It was just, sometimes the Wi-Fi just disconnects for like a few minutes. Yeah, that just happened. So let's get back to this, shall we? I apologize for those that are popping in. Had a little Wi-Fi disconnect. I was praying that it wouldn't be stuck like this for too long. And my prayers were answered. Only was out for probably like 5 minutes, I think. I wanted to stream at least until 9. At least until 9. And looks like I'm getting that request. Looks like I'm getting that prayer answered, so. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, nope. I always like to try to do a little extra, but I don't think we need to do it. Let's get back just nope. Mr. Chase recording if I don't screw up the first take. Come on. There we go. appreciate it, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that, man. I absolutely will. 100% will. What kind of sounds can we pull out of the labs? Like that though. Sometimes you just need two notes to just okay. are your thoughts on city pop, funk, jazz scene, 70s, early 80s? I would have to explore that. To be honest, I never actively looked into it. I automatically love Japanese culture, like music, just the culture of Japan as a whole. That's like one of my favorite countries. Fun fact about me, it's on my bucket list. If I can go anywhere right now, it would be Japan. Automatic. Um, I don't really have too much thoughts on it because I just never really looked into it. But now that you've got me intrigued, try to I will dig into it. If there's any artist that you could recommend, definitely let me know. Because most Japanese music that I've listened to a lot of J-pop, Japanese hip hop, and pretty much anything else. I think I remember hearing a few like 80s Japanese songs that were like major bops. So yeah, if you have any artists, please feel free to let me know. I will definitely check them out. Joey, Joey King, what's going on, my guy? How you doing, bro? Alright, I'm writing this down. Write this down for you. Yeah, let me see. I almost want to do ads. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that, man. It's going good. It's going good. I won't lie. Little transparent moment. Had some rough moments within the last few like months. Still kind of like going through some stuff mentally. Speaking of which, I was actually gonna say it at the end of the stream, but I'll just go ahead and say it now. I am gonna be taking a bit of a break um from music, like taking a step back for pretty much the month of March. I know I feel like I say I'm taking like a step back almost every few months, but sometimes you kind of have to, like after a while. Um nothing's going like crazy crazy, but just I need to get myself better situated with myself, better like mentally. Just need to get like refresh, like kind of just clean the slate. I already deleted like some of my social media because I'm not going to be on for a month either. Um, and I'm gonna try to step away from like production as well because I be thinking about music all the time, and I gotta find a way to kind of like step away from that. I'm Y'all don't know how much I think about just like content, music. Am I making enough? Am I not making enough? Like all this kind of stuff. I just have to just take a step back and just say, just wait. Just let's pump the brakes a little bit. So I won't be streaming for the rest of the month. Um, I do have a couple songs I wanted to post before I took a step back, but I'll just not make give myself excuses to not do it. So I'm just gonna I'll keep them on ice for now. But after tonight, I won't be on again until around April. Um, Streaming wise, um, I'll try not. To, I'm gonna try my best not to get back and get like production on the side while I'm on my little break. But to answer the question, Joey, it's this is I'm doing this so I can kind of get better. Get closer to God, to get closer to my wife and myself. Things have just been very very rough, and just got to do what I got to do. Man, you are speaking of Twitch, Joey. I see you are just killing killing it on Twitch. I don't jump on as much. I should. I'm really bad at like jumping on streams. But I saw your schedule and was like, okay, I gotta come and stop by and just check your stuff out more often. But you are killing it, my guy. Gonna take a break. It is. It is. It is. I'm not trying to overwork myself. I've done it before. It definitely doesn't. It Burnout is real. Burnout is a real thing. Um, I've definitely been burned out before, and I don't want to do it again. And things have been off outside of music. Things have been still kind of like rough for me personally. But sometimes like I don't know if it's anybody else here in the room. Like you ever have that thing that you love doing, but you do it so much, it almost becomes like something you run away from your problems to get to. You know what I mean? Like instead of it just kind of helping you decompress, it's like the thing that you always kind of like you kind of run away from your issues with it. And at some point you're like you kind of realize like I probably shouldn't be running away from this. Like this has almost become like an obsession in a sense. Like if that makes sense. Because this is what this is for me. Like I love doing it. I always love making music. I always love doing this stuff. But sometimes for me, I don't like confrontation. I don't like having to face certain issues. And if anything, marriage and just adulting has really had me face a lot more issues than I want to admit. Um, and naturally, I'm just gonna make music and just that's my escape. That's my place. But once the computer's off, the issues are still there. You know what I mean? And I don't want to have to keep running to this when it's only just kind of like a bandage on a bullet wound. You know what I mean? I want to actually like deal with the wound so that I don't have to try to cover it up anymore. So that's what I would consider this break to be. Me just actually working on the wound, working on, my mental, myself. Like your becomes your addiction. Yeah. Yeah, your release becomes your addiction. And I think it's harder, it's easier to allow it to become your addiction because of social media. You know, we see people working all the time. They're posting like the grind, like the clips of the stuff that they're doing, and you hear people always saying, "Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop," and it's like kind of almost encouraging, like don't give yourself any excuses. Like I even have it here on the wall, no excuses. But sometimes you kind of have to understand what's the difference between an excuse and like a valid reason. Like if you really need to take a break, that's not an excuse. Like that's a valid reason. Some people, everybody needs, a break. Everybody needs to step back a little bit. You don't have to always try to keep up with what everybody's doing. And I'm speaking to myself too. I see artists and producers all the time releasing stuff. I see their follower count and all that stuff growing, and I'm like, I'm struggling with my stuff. And I feel like I have to keep going. I have to keep pushing. I have to like try more and more, but nah, nah. When your body and your mind is telling you to slow down and stop, you have to, and I'm listening to it, man. Yeah. Yes, that's a great verse. That's a great verse. I actually have, oh man, what's the verse that's on my bedroom? In my bedroom, it's like just framed. Uh, Trust in the Lord, all thy ways, and lean not into thy own understanding. Something along those lines. It's something along that, and basically, it's like just trust in Him and stop trying to like think for it yourself, which is hard for me. It's very hard for me to do, especially now. That's like one of the things I'm having to get back on is actually like stepping back and trusting. Um, these last few months have really tested that trust, and I have, and it has not been strong. It has not. I will not lie. No, like no cap. It's been strong. It's not been strong. And so this is more, and this break is gonna, this and along with me just kind of stepping away from all the stuff that I just kind of run to will, I have faith that it's going to, kind of courage, refresh, and recharge me. So didn't mean to get into all serious moments like that, but you know what? That's what we're here for. That's what we do here on these streams. Sometimes we vibe, sometimes we talk. Lesson of the day: don't push, don't push yourself until you can't move anymore. They say sleep is for the weak. No, sleep is, it's they're it's right, but it's not an insult. If you're not feeling strong, sleep. I'm gonna let this ring out, but I'm out. Yep. Yep. Proverbs 3 and 5 and 6. Yeah, that's the one that's literally in a little frame in my bedroom. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. Simple, simple. It's easier said than done. That's something I've found out very much so. Leave it for the strong. People get you strong. Listen, have you ever had those? I'm pretty sure you felt like so tired that your body is like screaming at you, get in bed. Like my body will literally, like, I'll feel like a headache. My eyes are getting like heavy. If I'm up late longer than my body wants to be up, it will literally like I'll feel drained. I like that. I love that I used this for that hi-hats, for that open hi-hat. That is awesome. I can't believe I'm so shocked I did. Ooh, the Outriders demo. I need to download that. Even though I just bought I just bought Cold War, I need to download that Outriders demo. I need to invest in a drive for my PlayStation. Because holy crap. I thought I was killing it when I got the 1 terabyte. And then I started playing Call of Duty. And I felt like I had to delete a game every time I needed to update Call of Duty. And then I bought Cold War. Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, I need to play that demo. I am so excited about that game. And everyone's saying that it's similar to The Division. I love The Division, but I'm done with The Division for a little bit. The Division is a dub for me. Oh, dude, where are you at? Just out of Obed, where are you at? Just out of curiosity. I know you're not in America, because where is it? I'm not even gonna guess which country, because I know it's not in America. But where are you? Where it's 2 a.m. right now? I'm really curious. UK, Europe. UK, boom. Oh, Joey, you called it. Joey, you called it. I like it. I like that. I respect that. I was thinking it had to be somewhere in Europe. I was thinking Europe or even Asia. That was like my two guesses for some reason. Those are my guesses because I have a lot of fans over like in like the Europe Asia area, so I automatically thought it was one of those two. But UK, that's the international love is real. Okay, we gotta save this. I did there was like a couple people that I would play like PlayStation with all the time. Um, One of my homegirls, I think I'm still friends with her now, like PlayStation on the PlayStation Network. We play like GTA and Minecraft with them all the time. I was thinking of doing something with Shade. Ooh. Storage. Really, the storage is trash on the PS5? Wait, did they come with like? Does it have multiple? Does it have multiple kinds, like a 500 gig, 1 terabyte, 5 terabyte, or is it just one specific size for all the PlayStation 5s? And you had to get a 5 terabyte hard drive. Jeez, I'm might just have to I'm definitely have to invest in a hard drive. That's it? Only 600 gigs? You gotta be, they're bugging. that that is ridiculous. Only 600 gigs. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait, but I'm waiting until they get like larger ones. Any sweet Jesus. It is really mind-boggling how Call of Duty is like the most data eating game. Like Call of Duty just is a draining game. Granted, it's super detailed and like I'm pretty sure that's the reason because it's such a detailed like game visually with all this with everything that they have, but my lord, you basically have to have a console just for Call of Duty and then a console for every other game. Like I can't think of another game that even does that has half of the gigs that Call of Duty to play. Oh, they bugging. They facts. They are bugging. They're bugging, but I still love playing the game. Which is really funny to me because I didn't think I was gonna like playing as much as I do, but I actually do like playing Call of Duty. I don't do Warzone. I cannot. I just need to just practice and just go in with some confidence because like I'm not the best player on Modern Warfare, but I can hold my own once I kind of get like used to the flow. Like right off rip, as soon as the match starts, I usually play on multiplayer. As soon as the match starts, I might be the first one to get killed. Sometimes I'm the first one that kills, but sometimes it's just like it's quick. It is quick. Yeah, I just bought Cold War the other day. I only bought it because like I saw Anthony play once. My buddy Frank has it. I've seen a few people go on and play, and I'm like, I want to join y'all. I think I saw you on there too, and I was like, let me join you. Oh wait, I can't. I gotta spend $60 before I can actually join you, and I didn't end up. I think I got it like the next day. I still bought it just because. I do kind of wish that it wasn't like I do kind of wish like it wasn't as much as it was. Like $60 for. I mean, then again, Black Ops. I guess it is kind of worth it. Really? He said Warzone is doo doo. That's funny. The only reason I can't really the battle royale format is just tough for me because I know I'm gonna get like washed immediately. I'm not like I'm not the best with the game with like Warzone multiplayer, like hard point domination team deathmatch. I'll be fine. because then at least I have some chances to come back. But Warzone, nah, I can't. I can't. Bro, I'm gonna have to join you on it. I'm gonna have to join you on a round of Call of Duty one day. My friends list is kind of empty. I'll definitely have to jump in with you like on a some multiplayer or some Warzone or something. I think we only played like one time together with like Anthony and them on Warzone. That was fun. We definitely have to do more. I need a Switch for Mario Kart. If I get a Switch for anything, it would be specifically for Mario Kart. Like Mario Kart, I love Mario Kart. Crap. What? Wait. Hold on. Now I gotta think about this. Um, I Were you flying the helicopter and everyone jumped out except me? Is that what we're talking about? Because I feel like that was what happened. You were flying or one of the other guys was flying, and I was the only one that didn't know that y'all jumped out, and then I died because it crashed. Y'all didn't even say anything. I could be getting it mixed up, but I feel like that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, y'all didn't even tell me that y'all just jumped out. I'm like, wait, why is the helicopter going? Oh, I'm dead. Y'all literally killed me because y'all didn't even warn a brother. Y'all didn't even stop it. Y'all didn't even tell me. Y'all are not nice. There's really not much I can do else to this. Like, this is pretty simple. I would say so. The tricky part here is to decipher when enough is beat wise. Never want to overproduce too much in something. You know? You ever had food that was just overly seasoned? Kind of the same thing with music. You don't want to overproduce for the sake of it sounding cool. Sometimes less is more. Yo, if you still have that clip, I need to. You're gonna have to DM that to me or something because I want to see if you still have it. Changing a little bit on the side. Go. Yeah, that the piano, like the pattern of the piano is, it's simple. Like it literally follows the keyboard. It follows the metronome. It's a little bit behind. Just naturally, just like how it was played, but Oh man, okay. I'm just gonna do it because I just want to see if it works. Switch it up. It's different. We will take this. Pretty much have a whole ooh, you know, wait for that. That's what. All right. But I'm going to do something I like to do whenever I play drums. Every now and then, I think it's cool to just kind of switch the groove up. Cool thing about like playing drums is as long as you're playing consistently and the pattern fits musically, it doesn't have to stick to just one groove. Like you can do the pattern that you originally planned in the song, and then you completely go like polyrhythm, off time, half time type of thing. But as long as you're still playing in a way that musically makes sense, it works. From a a regular perspective, regular listener perspective, it might kind of throw them off. Just like, whoa, why are they doing that? You know. But from a musical perspective, it's just like it's a nice way to keep the listener it keeps them on their toes because they won't expect it at all. All right, so I need a second snap. And thank you. I really do appreciate the kind words on the Ichigo collabs. I do hope I get to do more of them this year. Save it. Gotta save. Okay. We'll just keep that going. That'll pretty much be like the play fade out. Okay, so that'll be like seconds. Cool. All right. till the second. Different. These tracks here. Let's kick some views. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. It just comes from loving what you do and just letting the music just kind of. That's why. Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in. They do appreciate having you guys here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Uh, oh, it's probably just because it's not picking up everything completely. I low-key wish I could just put it like right here, but I can't, unfortunately. I don't have a stand for it. Hours while I work on my company. Oh, well. Wow, 2 hours. Man, I got you interested for 2 whole hours? 2 whole hours? That's goodness gracious. Yo, Kai, what's up? You might not have seen it before. You might not have seen the post. But I decided I was gonna come on and give you guys one last stream for the month. Because I'm not going to be on here for for the rest of the month. Taking a little bit of a break, taking some time away, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, so that's why I gave you guys push, and I'm giving you guys this stream today. Didn't get to stream last night, but here. Yeah. What do I use to make my song? So, great question. I get this all the time. So I'm recording all my stuff through Reason Studios version 10. though they have a version 11, I just don't feel like upgrading right now. Um, so yeah, all my music I make through here, Reason. All my mixing, mastering through Reason. It's a software that not everybody uses. Not a lot of people talk about much, but yeah, it's a I personally think it's a great software. It's a great piece of software. So I've been working with Reason now since I was 19 years old when I found out about it. So yeah. And no, I don't have a Discord server. The only reason, well, there's two reasons why I don't have a Discord server. One, I don't know if I have as big enough fan base for a Discord server. And two, I'm horrible in group chats. So a disc being in a Discord server would be, it would be, I would have to really work on my social, like just reaching out and stuff like that to actually have an active Discord server. But then again, it's not always going to be me talking. It's also for like fans and all that stuff. So I mean, in the future, that could be something I do. But yeah, I don't have one right now. I'll tell you what, in the future, let's say later on this year, if we get more people, if I have a large enough subscriber count, I would say I want at least 10,000 subscribers this year. I want the subscriber count to basically where it's at right now. If I can get it up to there, then maybe I'd consider getting a Discord server. Oh, that is super, super sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly. Hold on a sec. I think my dog wants. You can come hang out if you want. Sorry, my dog just really wanted to come in here for some reason. I don't know. If I don't close the door shut, he gets all like, let's see. Let's see. All my music, no copyright. Um, so technically, technically it's not, because when you make music, automatically it's kind of like copyrighted to your own name. So I don't think there ever is a thing as no copyright, but in the sense of me being under like a label or a company or something like that, no, there is no like label copyright that I'm a part of. I'm not signed or anything like that. But my music is part of a site called Thematic. You see some of my videos, you'll see the link in there. And basically, it's a curator site for YouTubers and content creators to use indie artist music without any like label copyright issues. So if I say say if you use Wild Cherry, we'll just use Wild Cherry because that's like one of my most popular songs. If you were to make a video with Wild Cherry but you didn't download it off of Thematic, you'd get a copyright. I wouldn't say strike, but you get a copyright claim because it's in the Thematic database. So you'd have to have an account with Thematic, download it from them, and then follow their necessary steps in order to use music. But if I were to say, if I were to make an album right now, put it on YouTube and not put it on Thematic, then technically anybody can use it without getting any copyright issues unless I decide, hey, I don't want that music on that video, and I personally make a copyright claim. Is all of my stuff on Thematic? Technically, no. I think there's probably like 5 or 6 songs that I did not put on Thematic just because I didn't know if they would actually like do some get a lot of pickups. So something I've been kind of like thinking or been wanting to do is to basically create music that doesn't need to be on Thematic. Like kind of create tracks for specifically for YouTubers and then kind of make tracks for kind of just listening and just kind of relaxing. Just to see if I can do that. Like maybe get like an exclusive to Thematic and then some stuff that's outside of Thematic. That's kind of something I want to try to experiment with this. Because something I've learned is with YouTubers and like music for YouTube, there's like a specific style and like a structure sometimes with instrumental stuff that I feel like it makes it easier for YouTubers to use. You know, something that just kind of like, I don't know, like some kind of just, it's like there's not too much going on, so it doesn't take away from the video, but it's still kind of catchy and and it complements the vibe that it's part of. Shibuya is your favorite song? That's actually the first time I've heard somebody say Shibuya is their favorite. Not saying that it's a bad song, but just I don't hear Shibuya a lot. I hear Good Deed, I hear Wild Cherry, Calling Home. Wild Cherry and Good Deed are like my 2 most popular. So it doesn't surprise me whenever someone says they like those 2. But some of the ones that aren't really mentioned more so, it does kind of surprise me. I now know what it feels like to have like that one song that everybody knows me for, or at least everyone turns to and listens to. See, if it's not Good Deed, it's Wild Cherry, and that's not. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I don't mind that at all. And the Post Malone remix, that's definitely something I would not put on Thematic, specifically because it's a Post Malone song. Now, I'm not saying that people don't like Shibuya. Shibuya is a really, really dope beat. I personally like it. It's not one of my personal favorites, but it definitely is a great song. But like I said, Good Deed, that one is like Good Deed and Wild Cherry are like my 2 most popular for 2 different demographics. Like the Ichika's fan base, they gravitated towards Good Deed. And anybody that kind of found me through Ichika kind of found Good Deed and then branching paths. So those 2 kind of so that one just kind of blew it from that fan base and then anybody that kind of listens to that stuff. And then Wild Cherry, that one pretty much was like Thematic's song. Like the creator of Thematic, Michelle Phan, she did like a whole little commercial for Thematic and used Wild Cherry. Like like that, it's just it gravitated towards like the bloggers, the makeup artists, like, you know, the content creators and stuff on YouTube. So that's like 2 whole different demographics that gravitated to my work. But anybody that ever listens to anything else, I'm like, oh, awesome. You know, I'm glad. I'm like, for real, I really am glad about that. Personal favorites. Ooh, man, that's a good one. That's a good question. I will think. I was kind of thinking about that earlier today too. I was kind of listening to some of my old stuff. Let's see. Cascades. Um, Personally, probably one of the best songs that I've ever. Cascades and Good Deed. Not Good Deed. Garden of Eden. Those two are like top, top. I don't know why. Don't say sorry. I love these questions. I love answering questions. Don't apologize. This is part of why I do the live streams. It's not just to make beats. It's to talk to you guys. Um. So yeah, Cascades, Garden of Eden. Those are two of my personal favorites. Wild Cherry is also another personal fave. Canvas. Not many people talk about Canvas, but then again, that one didn't really wasn't on thematic. Canvas is another personal fave. Um, okay, I'm about to close my door. All right, just sniffing all over the place. Let's see, Wild Cherry, Canvas, Missed Call is a personal favorite of mine. We can even I'm gonna dig even like deeper. Um I did a remix of Stay the Night by Zed. Um it's only on SoundCloud. I didn't want to put that I didn't know how I could work with remixes on YouTube, but I put it on SoundCloud and that one's a personal favorite of mine. Um yeah, those are the ones I could think of off rip. Like off the top, like I'll listen to all the time. Good Deed is awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Also Branching Paths. Branching Paths is a favorite because it is so outside of what I normally would make. Like it was so different. And the fact that I got to make that with Ichiga and it had such a great response. So that's definitely a favorite of mine. I'm actually curious how many streams it has. Like I don't know. Um Age. I am 29 years old. I'm I am about 3 months away from June. 3 months away. 3 months away from my birthday. I don't know why I said 3 months from June. My birthday is in June. I'm 3 months away from 30, which is wild to say out loud. No lie, no lie. It is wild to say that I'm gonna be 30 years old. I mean, that's just how life works. Have make Japan. I've never heard of them, but I'd be willing to learn from them. I'm gonna write that one down. Yeah, 29 years young. Years young. All right, so what I'm going to do about this. Let me try. this plugin. Oh, snap. I like that. All right, let's go back. Get on SoundCloud and Spotify. There is a site called DistroKid. You just pay, I don't know what it would be in your currency if you're not in America. It's about like 25 American dollars, and you just upload the music, you put in the credentials, the picture, you set in the release date, and yeah, you can upload it to pretty much all the major streaming services. That's how I get all of my stuff on Spotify. SoundCloud has its own thing. You just upload it to SoundCloud, make a profile there. With Spotify, you can just set up your artist account through, and I have music on Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. Pretty much all the major streaming services that I can upload music to, I have it going through there. So let's see. Great question. How I met Ichika. Hey, Caleb, what up, bro? answer your question, how I met Ichika. So, how did I meet him? It's such a crazy story. Like every time I tell people, um, it's still like just crazy to me that this even happened. So, I found Ichika through Polyphia, um, through that track Death Note that was on Polyphia's album. I was like, holy crap, who is this guy? This guy's in, I love his playing. And so one day, literally just one day, I woke up one morning and I saw he did the clip of him losing his wallet. That was the title of the video. And I looked at this and I was just like, I want to flip this. I like, that was all I was saying in my head. I want to flip this for no other reason other than just to put it on Instagram, because I just post whenever I release stuff. I don't really go too crazy on social media, and I know producers do that all the time, but that's just not what I do. So that day, I was sitting in Starbucks just making the beat, just the final touches, and then I think maybe a week or so later, I filmed it, put it on Instagram, tagged him, didn't think anything of it. I just, me just wanting to make sure I give the proper people their credit, I just tagged them because, you know, I want people to know where I got this sample from. Excuse me. Not even an hour of the video being online. Okay? I would say at most maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops. Maybe even less than that. I got a notification that Ichika put it on his story. Tagged me, posted the video, put it on his story, and I think he captioned it like amazing or something like that. I just like dropped my phone. I was like, holy crap. This dude saw the video, liked it, and put it on his Insta. Oh my, like I showed my wife. I was like, yo, I was like, look at how many followers he has. He likes what I just did. What the heck? I was so shocked. And then he hit me up shortly after that. He wanted the video to put on his YouTube. And that was really the start of it. That was it. That was it. Just, I don't know what else. Like, I wish there was like some crazy, like, I did this to get this, but I just made the music, put it out, didn't even try, and I got it, and a door opened, an opportunity opened to collaborate with this dude, one of the most talented guitarists and just musicians and around right now. And yeah, that was really what happened. My phone started blowing up shortly after that. People were tagging me that I don't even follow me. It's like, yo, this kid is nice. Who this guy? I need to follow. You need to check him. Like, and this was before even the YouTube video came out. He put it up, I think maybe 3 weeks later, with the video with it showing his version and then my version. And then I was literally, like, I kid you not, I was on YouTube every day looking at the comments just to see what people were saying. And I had to make sure, and I was like, okay, this is a great opportunity. Let me comment early so people know that this is who made it. And so I did. And I think just me saying, hey, I'm Mr. Chase, the guy who returned his wallet, you know, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, you know, something simple. And I think right now it's at like 12,000 likes. Like that, like, holy crap. And then just everyone commenting like, yo, that is just, they're like, amazing. This was so dope. This is so dope. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy. It's crazy. And I don't like to brag about this part, but it's kind of, this is how it's really crazy. I got messaged shortly after that by another musician, and they asked basically the same thing. Like, how did I get Ichika to listen to the work, to the song? And I was like, I don't have any crazy like social media plan. I made it, he liked it, and that's it. And he was saying like he made this remix and he was hoping that Ichika would see it, and I listened to it, and you know, me being kind of critical when I listen to music, I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, I could see why he didn't really like probably hear this too much. This I could see why he probably didn't react so quick to this. But like it wasn't bad, but it was just not the best thing ever. And I kind of felt bad because like he obviously wanted to work with Ichika, and I'm just like, man, I don't know what to tell you. I, like I know some people have like these plans, like this is how you possibly get these kind of collaborations and XYZ, but like let me tell you how I did it. Practiced, patience, took time creating my craft, creating my sound, and a door opened when the time was right. That was it. There wasn't no manipulating the algorithm. There wasn't no doing XYZ to the system. Like it was literally just a case of I'm good at what I do and somebody noticed it and a door opened. Sometimes it's really just like that. Like sometimes it's just a case of if you're good at what you do, someone's going to notice and eventually a door will open and you will get to work with either that person or someone else that will boost you up even more. Like sometimes it's really just that. Sometimes it really is. And I don't want to like milk that whole situation. I don't want to milk the whole collaboration. But it genuinely does make me feel good whenever someone says they discover me through that and they really like the work. Like it really does make me feel good. I just don't want to, I don't want to be the high school senior, not the high school senior. I don't want to be the adult that's still reliving my high school championship days. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to milk something like this. I want more people to find me from other areas, whether it be another Ichigo collaboration or somebody else, or just finding me off of YouTube. I don't want to just be the Ichigo guy. Not saying I don't appreciate it, but I don't want to hold on to that like it's the only thing I have. But yeah, that's really the story of how I met Ichigo, man. Ooh, Obed out here preaching here, pulling out the scripture. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I feel like there's not much I can really do with this one. I'll definitely have to mix this, kind of balance it out, but I think it's safe to say we kind of have a track right here. What's the plan for the song name? So funny story. Well, funny to me. I have another track that I did that I wanted to release. And I just titled it Indigo because it just sounded cool. And then today, like I was just driving in my car from work and I was just like, what if I did like a project with like a few songs that have like that are based off of colors? Like just I don't know, just imagining what a color might sound like. It might not be the most creative idea, but it was just like just something clever, something interesting. And so I just titled Magenta because that was the first color that kind of stuck to me. But I mean, it might be something different. I'm thinking of like color names that are like unique, like magenta, ivory, something like that. So that might be something I do, like an EP or something, and I don't know, title it. I don't know. I haven't even thought of like the title for it. I might just write some stuff down here, see if anything pops up. Okay, make sure that can off. But yeah, half the time when I name a song, it's just because I need something clever to remind me of it, remember it. Like I never like have a song idea, like a title that has like a really deep story. Like Wild Cherry, I named Wild Cherry because I had a bottle of Wild Cherry Pepsi next to me when I was making it, and it just sounded cool. Like sometimes the songs, some just the titles sound cool. I think the closest thing that had like a story to it was Good Deed, because I wanted to keep that whole um theme going. You know, he lost his wallet, I found his wallet, I did a good deed, and this is the reward for the good deed. You know, kind of thing. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just like, what's a word that kind of sounds like this song? Boom, magenta, or Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden sounds like a beautiful song name, and Garden of Eden was a beautiful song. It just worked, you know. Coral, you know. I think the next thing I could think of, I have a track called Inside the Walls. Caleb, you might remember this one, Inside the Walls. Um, just because I think we were talking about Attack on Titan as I was making it, and it just kind of sounded like something you would hear from like an Attack on Titan video or something like that. Um, but yeah, that's really the whole thing when it comes to song names. I don't go too deep with it, but as long as it's something that you can remember, like Wild Cherry, people automatically know me. You know, have like I have a connection to it. You can think of it. Okay, hold on. Let's see this. That one's not out yet. That one's not out yet. Um, that one I know I said I wasn't gonna be like I'm gonna take a break, take a step back, and I think I'm still gonna do that. So if I do release it, it'll have to be in April. But yeah, that one's not out yet. You can actually hear a clip of it on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, hello, it's Mr. Chase. It'll be the second post. Yeah, second post, because the first one is of the latest track, Push. So if you so on Instagram, if you have Instagram, you can just follow me there at hello, it's Mr. Chase, and this one right here. I mean, hold on a second. Who am I kidding? It's on my computer. Let's just play it real quick. Let's just do that. How about we do that, guys? Uh, yes, this is gonna be the last one for a bit. All right, so let's just give you. Let me give you guys a clip of Inside the Walls. This up here. See y'all a little better. There we go. Yeah, that is Inside the Walls. That's gonna be something I'm gonna release later on. Fun fact. Fun fact. This song is a flip of a World of Warcraft song. A friend of mine sent me like a huge playlist of songs from the World of Warcraft soundtrack. He's a huge WoW player, and he just was like, "Yo, I think something crazy with songs," and that was one of the songs. Um, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm excited for you guys to actually release it. I had like a really good positive feedback when I put it on Instagram. Um, let's see. So when you're on your break, I'll try not to be. Like my break is gonna be not only music but social media too. Um, this past year has just been like heavy, heavy. We don't have to go all into it, but like it was heavy. It was super emotional for me. Um, and I fell way too into social media. Um, that FOMO is real. Fear of missing out, and that was kind of like where it was for me. Like a little bit of a fear of missing out of what's going on, even though there's really nothing I should be like missing out on. So, um, I'll try to be like responsive on emails. I don't want to be like I want to try to be disciplined and try not to be on social media. But if there's like questions and stuff like that, you guys are more than welcome to email me. I will definitely answer through email as much as possible. I know who emails nowadays. Um, but yeah, that break is definitely gonna be music and social media, and it's only just gonna be for about a month. For now, and I have to really, really, really work on that break. But yeah, that one's gonna be a future release. This will be a future release along with Indigo, and then I have another track um, that I did. I'm debating if I want to put it exclusively on thematic or I want to put it out with everything else. That's the hard thing with making this music. Like I want to just give everybody everything. Um, but I know I want to do some exclusive stuff for like thematic too. Yeah, this is only gonna be a month. A month. So let's see. What is the first of April? April 1st is Thursday. So if anything, the first stream back will be Easter Sunday. I'm probably gonna be doing something on. I'm probably gonna have some family dinner on Easter. I almost guarantee. See. Okay, if I don't come back April 4th, it'll be that week. It'll be the week of the 4th. Easter, 9 times out of 10, it's like some kind of family stuff. Let's rock out to this for a few minutes before we call it a night. Man, thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate the kind words of being a hidden gem. You guys make this all worth it. You guys are awesome. gonna loop that once more. Plan is going to basically out from. So let's run through this one time. Gotta save. Oh, wow. What the heck? Bruh, I'm tight. This whole time I changed the okay. I was wondering where the other hat track was. I literally recorded over it. Not record over it, I use it for the snare. Let's see. My email is hello it's Mr. Chase at gmail.com. I think the email is it might be in the description. Might be able, it's somewhere. I think it's in my contact in the info too. But yeah, hello it's Mr. Chase at gmail.com. Basically all my social is hello it's Mr. Chase. I will try to answer questions. Just try to continue to like reach out, like talk to you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much the email. So yeah, once this is off, probably just gonna delete this and yeah. For some reason this my chat send it here. I will. Wait, I can put them like. What was I gonna? Wow, 10 views. I think this might be the record of most viewers on my stream. I really think this. I really think that's a thing right now. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, let me just pull the note. We're just gonna be cheap and just use this. All right. For some reason, I can't type on the chat. I don't know why. It just says read only. I think it's because I'm on multi-stream, but I just don't want to switch it over to just YouTube in case I miss anybody off Twitch. All right. There we go. Y'all go ahead and write that down. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, simply just want to say that you love the music. There it is. I'll try to be a little bit more aware of my email for the next month or so, just in case I don't want to miss any of your emails. All right, so y'all let me know if you got it. Cool. All right. Don't worry about it, man. Listen, it's we yeah. Yeah. And then gmail.com. If there's one thing that I had to get used to within the last year or two is actually having a fan base. That's still kind of like tripping me out sometimes. But at the same time, it's also exciting and really like humbling at the same time. Having you guys like reach out to me like stuff like this is kind of like crazy, but at the same time, I really like the fact that I can. Job. And I am very proud to have you here too, Obed. Every single one of you that is here now. Whether if you're new, thank you for being here. If you've been with me for a little while, I really do appreciate it, honestly. Every donation, comment, DM, like, all of that. It really means the world to me. Because it was not like this. Like, literally, like, this is what's crazy. Within the last 2 years, my channel YouTube went from being the smallest like group that I had with, I think was like 200 followers. Now y'all are the biggest. Like my Instagram, you are my YouTube subscribers. Y'all are bigger than my Instagram, my Facebook, SoundCloud, and Twitter, probably combined. Like I could be wrong, but I feel like just YouTube alone is bigger than my other platforms combined. Y'all are awesome. But put them all together, that's still a huge group, and I really appreciate that. And I hope y'all don't get tired of hearing me say that I appreciate it, but like I genuinely appreciate it. I hope not. I hope y'all don't get tired of it. Let's see. Yeah, let's call it Dirty Hat. that's that is that's all like that's one of the that's really the thing I care about the most. Sorry if you've been asked this a lot, but what application do you use? Oh, I listen. I don't mind the questions. I know some people are probably like, stop asking the questions. Just look at the chat before. No, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'll answer them. So, I use Reason. I know it might not be like the most familiar thing to see, but this is my favorite software to use. No shade to FL or Pro Tools or Logic, but I've been using this since I was like 18. I said, yeah, 18. So I use Reason 10. That is, oh my gosh, that is so good. Let's see. To kind of go back to what you mentioned aviation being one of the people that makes you want to make music. That means so much to me. Truthfully, I always say influence is the spark. It's the spark that really can change someone's life. Um, yeah, I know. Some people just don't care about the chat. I don't know how. I don't know how. Maybe I sometimes I can kind of understand like if you have like a big channel and you have just people just saying stupid stuff, you kind of sometimes you have to just ignore it. But I don't get that with you guys at all. So I have no reason to not care. Like y'all really just make this so much more fun. Um, but to go back to what I was saying, I didn't want to lose my point. Influence has always been a big thing for me. I don't really hear people say it too much, but like influence is literally like a spark, and if that spark just touches like that little bit of gas or flammable liquid, you got a whole fire, right? It just starts something else, and that's really what influence is to me. Like just even though I don't know you, I don't know what you look like, I don't know like anything, I don't know your name, I don't know that, which is fine. I don't have to, but you're watching me, you're listening to what I'm doing, what I'm saying, and it makes you say, I want to do something like that. You have plenty of artists that can make you feel that way, and you probably have others that make you feel that way too. It might not just be me, but if it somehow is, that still means a lot. That's a huge thing to just have that kind of influence, um, to help inspire someone to do something like that. I never want to take advantage of that kind of influence. That number, under the name, the 4.2 thousand subscribers or the 2,000 followers, those are people that are watching, listening, and are interested in who I am and what I do. And for some of them, they might be younger, people to do something, you know, that makes them feel good, something passionate. I want to influence people to follow their passions. That was something with my wife that was just I'm always encouraging her to follow what she is interested in, not what anybody else wants her to do, what she wants to do. And I want to be the same way. If he tells you what you should be, what is your passion? What do you really want to do? And I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but truthfully, that's just how I am. I grew up wanting to do music, and that's what I'm doing. It's taken some years, it's taken some growth, it's taken some experimenting, taken some trial and error, but I'm still doing what I love. And I want to make sure that anybody that's listening to me, following me, understands that that's kind of my big thing. Do what you love, enjoy it, have fun, and never lose hope, never lose faith. It's hard, but never lose it. Never lose that spark. Excuse me. First stream of yours I managed to catch. Say, vibes are the vibes are immaculate. Yes. Oh, that is such a beautiful word to describe it. I love it. The vibes are immaculate. Oh, I love that. I love that. How do I top that? How do you even top something? How do you top having immaculate vibes? I don't know how, but I'm. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's just go ahead and just wrap this up. It's already 10:40. I did not think I was going to be on for this long, but let's see. Joey says, "What time do you stream till?" To be honest, I don't have like a main time. Hold on a sec. My wife just texted me. So typically, it would be like 4 to like maybe 8. It's 4 to 7, 4 7:30 on Sundays. But today, um, I wanted to do the stream tonight. I didn't really expect a lot, but I didn't even think I was gonna be on for that long. But yeah, I typically it's like 2.5, 3 hours. um, but yeah, thank you guys again. I'm glad you guys were here hanging out with me, even for the little bit, whether you for 5 minutes or the entire time. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, Womp, I hope to see you on more streams. I'm not going to be doing this for until April. I mentioned it before. I'm taking a month break off of production and social media, but wanted to give you guys one last stream for the month before I step back. But hopefully I see you in April. And hopefully I see the rest of you guys in April. Thank you guys again. Like truthfully, this was an awesome, probably one of my favorite streams that I've done, and I've been doing this for a couple months now. But thank you guys again for all of your love, your support. Thank you for tuning in with me, man. Like, appreciate it. If you guys want to go ahead and check out the rest of the music, if you haven't done so, you can find me on all socials, on major streaming services. I got 3 EPs and a bunch of singles out. If you want to donate, there is a link in the description. Any amount, it will mean the world to me. You don't have to if you don't want to. The link is there just if you want to. Really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, man. This one's definitely going to be released. There's definitely going to be more coming in the next month. Yeah, I'm going to miss you guys. It's going to be kind of hard for me not to like record and work on stuff in the month. But yeah, it's definitely, there's going to be some, going to come back refreshed, refocused, and ready to just, rock out with you guys even more. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Follow me on all social media, even though I'm not gonna be on for a little bit. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. Check me out on all major streaming services. God bless you all. I love you guys. We gonna end this listening to this song one last time. My name is Mr. Chase. Peace, love, good night.